to work with BlueLena is to adopt ActiveCampaign. When we sign on publishers, we are onboarding them onto the BlueLena version of ActiveCampaign. So we white label the tools, and that is the only ESP CRM system that we currently use. And our publishers already this year in 2025 have generated more than $15 million in reader revenue. So what we have found really useful and important about this partnership is that we were able to pair the right technology like ActiveCampaign with our strategic consulting to literally help journalists and newsrooms continue to do what they need to do, which is serve their communities. When you think about kind of all the different technology that's out there, especially with the news ecosystem, there is a concept of tool fatigue. There's a lot of different systems that you have to use in order to get the news out there. So that's your CMS, your ESP, your CRM. What is really great about ActiveCampaign and what differentiates it is that we are able to integrate the ESP and CRM into one system that talks to each other. So we're able to build out all that engagement data that you're using in the ESP, as well as all of the deals and moves management system that we've been able to produce, to have this talk to each other and really help publishers identify that highly engaged user who can provide, a larger amount to contribute to the news organization. So we have been able to, using ActiveCampaign's really robust segmentation, as well as all of the custom fields that we've been able to integrate and the scoring models that we were able to use, we can identify a highly engaged user. And then we can also add in additional first-party data that we've been able to pull in through our own proprietary systems to identify almost like wealth scoring and that propensity to give to the organization. So it really becomes twofold. It's people who are interested in an organization like a newsroom because they are engaging, they're reading emails, they're clicking on links, but they also have that ability to be a donor or even a higher level donor. And we've seen a lot of success with our publishers who use the ESP and the CRM to identify those mid-level donors. So somebody who can give more than the average reader, but maybe not somebody who can give a six-figure amount. So one of the publishers we work with is Montana Free Press. They're a statewide newsroom, nonprofit across the state of Montana. And in 2024, they saw an increase of 25% in reader revenue, mainly because they were able to really zero in on those mid-level donors. And the way that they did that is through a really robust segmentation that we were able to do through ActiveCampaign CRM and our custom moves management system. So this mid-level group of donors that they're able to specifically target is that group of readers who are highly engaged, but also have the ability to give. And they're using that through our custom scoring that we were able to build out within ActiveCampaign. We call it our Blue Depth scoring. And the way that works is that pulls in engagement metrics that we're able to pull from ActiveCampaign. So using site tracking to do engagement tagging and scoring, but then also pulling in additional first-party data around wealth scoring and the ability to contribute at a larger level. So instead of sending out blanket campaigns with the hope that more people are going to give them money, using ActiveCampaign segmentation and CRM and our own strategic capacity, we're able to identify very particular people to reach out to with the hopes that they will donate at a higher level. And it worked. So one of the biggest things that we're really proud of is that we seem to be identifying a lot of clients who really want to come in and uplevel their skills. They have reader revenue as like a pretty basic foundation. They maybe have like a button to tell people to donate. They have a campaign that they send out maybe end of year, but they come to us because they want to get better at it. And we are good at developing that reader revenue journey through the customizations and automations we have in ActiveCampaign, and also just based on a lot of our strategic value that we're able to bring. There is something really exciting about ActiveCampaign because there is just so much that we can do in there. When we're able to send a very custom campaign to a very clear, specific segment, and then all of a sudden we see that return, it like sings. They're able to go into their communities, they can hire new people, they can go and expand their newsroom, and when they succeed, we succeed with them. So it's very exciting for us.